Oh shit, one earpiece is not working. Hold up. I don't know if it's working right now, but let's get to it. Let's get to the daily recap. I will do a separate case study on my trade from this morning. Actually, the two trades this morning. I will do a recap now of today's price. I only trade London now. I don't trade New York anymore for now. I'm working on a high time frame strategy, which I will test with you guys, or anyway, with you guys, with myself here on this recap and see if it played out. So you basically get an insight into my potential new strategy. And sorry, always yawning, and I don't know. Oh, actually, only when I speak, and I'm not even. Oh, I'm kind of tired, but yeah. So, but always yawning when I'm on these recap calls, whatever it is. But it's not tired. I literally looked up on the internet why am I yawning when I speak, and I couldn't find anything. But let's dive into it. So last week we closed like this. What is this? Well, it's a kind of a retracement into this indecision candle into the premium, and we already can see that we took out previous weekly highs today. So that's one thing. And if we go on to the lower time frames, we can also see that we took out Friday's high and we came deeper into our bearish leg. That's good. That's cool. Maybe there's some shorts above here. Maybe there were some shorts from this area, not from this block. Ugh, what is that? Anyway, but from this area, I was initially looking for two things. Shorts after not just previous daily high, but after Asia high as well. Why Asia high? Well, before I do the entire breakdown, actually let's cover that in the case study. So what happened today? We can see we took up previous daily highs. It's pretty hard to not talk about a trade there was when still talk about price, but price took up previous daily highs, took up Asia highs, and then we can see these wicks. Let's just draw a quick line on that so we can see where they reacted from. And we can see that actually they came above there. On the 50-minute, you can see it even better. Yeah. And initially, this was like my internal range liquidity some way. Well, there you go. So this was like my internal range liquidity. London High just took that. And as you can see, I learned this from a friend. I don't know if I can call his name, so we'll just not do that. He's probably cool with it anyway, but doesn't matter. But if you go to the 50-minute, you can see like actually he gave me like a time area where price usually turns around. And I knew it, but never like actually paid attention to it. And you can usually see that like pre-New York or pre-London, we could push one direction and Frankfurt pushes another direction. And then London goes the opposite or creates like a swing. And this fucking yawning. And the same happened here. Like pre-New York or again pre-London, we pushed down. Pre-Frankfurt, pre-session actually. Then we came above. So this is like a real liquidity. And then Frankfurt pushes us up. And then at London Open, around London Open. So London Open is actually down there, but like around that area, we create the swing down to take Asia lows. And actually, when you look, so this is on a Monday. Let's show you another Monday. This Monday, pre pre-session, we push down and then we push up here during the session. So we create that swing. Though this swing was a bit early though. Another Monday. Where do we have another Monday? Over here, this is perfect. Like you get like the liquidity, the pre-session on Monday, then that liquidity gets taken out. Frankfurt pushes up, and then around here we have London open and London push the other way around. So same here. Here we push up and Frankfurt pushes down. We come up and around like London open, we create that swing and continue down. Same here, Frankfurt pushes up, then London actually comes down, but we already took liquidity. Same as here, so that's why we came up here. This is just on a Friday, just showing random price action. And it creates a swing. Like another here. Pre-session pushes down, Frankfurt pushes up, and around London we create a swing high and we continue down. Same here, we push down and then we already took the liquidity. You have to like use it in line with other stuff, but so Monday pre-session and Frankfurt pushes up, and then this was correctional, but we could see that Frankfurt was the swing. So like every session has like a trading direction almost. Same here. This was trading direction. Came above here, took liquidity. This was the trade direction down. Another Monday, another Monday. So this was after that strong push down. Another Monday. I'm just testing this for myself right now as well. Tuesday, Monday, we push down and then we'll continue upswing. But yeah, so initially, but anyway, so that was my idea. Like, all right, so we took out these highs, we took out previous daily high. What the fuck? Gotta stop yawning. Previous daily high, Asia high, and then we got that swing high created over here. Well, I thought it would be the swing because we took the liquidity, we took pre-session liquidity, so I was expecting a turnaround. Why was I expecting a turnaround as well? I'm now talking from my perspective. I should also like talk from just see what price did. But we had this trend line liquidity down here. We already achieved a premium on this bearish range, and therefore I was like, all right, we can like maybe short from this area. But then we took like a lot of like we took the internal range liquidity and to previous daily highs and Asia highs, so turnaround was valid. Those were my high time frame confluences anyway. Liquidity, the Asia high and the previous daily high in combination are very strong confluences. So, and then going down lower, what happened? Let's go on the 1 minute. So from a trade perspective, I will dive deeper into that. Like basically, we take Asia highs, we get a bearish break, inducing sellers into the market. People try to sell here, but there was no bearish break before that. If anything, we just created a deeper discount for that bullish range. Price came up. What then happens? We take out this high and intricate break, but would look to end there because we want to see proper breaks, clean price action for my strategy. No more intricacy. So, and I actually want to know where we reacted from to a T and why. What sits at this area? We have this, and then over here, because we come above here, and what is there? What is there for us? Let's dive down deeper. I think oh no, so that was already mitigated, kind of. Yeah, that was already mitigated. Now let's see if it also was mitigated on this chart, just to be sure. Mm. Mm. Oh my days, this is so laggy. All right, and then yeah, it's also mitigated. Okay, doesn't matter. Well, that was not the reason. The reason then that we shorted there. But basically we came above that. that thingy, this high over here. And we have that for really good, but we never came in there. And then we sold off. Where did we come into? We came into the discount just about, but I think like this is like fell at discount. Why? Because we take out Asia lows, and if we put it on to a T, yeah, that's discount, right? Yeah. So we reached discount and we have now a new bullish range. But initially short fell from here because we not not so we had this bullish range. We had a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a potential higher high, which is now created from this low up to this high. So that's a new range. But initially we reacted respected bullish order flow. If you go to the 1 hour, we can see that price reacted from this 1 hour order block, reacted from this 1 hour order block, and reacted from here, and we just kept respecting it. But because of the, as I said, because of that bearish range, we could look for sells here. Target this trend line, and maybe even target the lows over here. So with that idea, but then we took Asia highs, we took Asia lows, and you can see that we reached the discount. Did we get an entry drill? What is there? Like, what is below Asia low? What is there for some? What is here? What is below Asia low? So there's nothing actually over here. So let's ignore. This was the trade, by the way. Let's ignore this for a second and just focus on this price action without that. So where did we react from then? Because what sits below Asia low? First of all, you immediately see that, or is it just me that we react from like a sort of support zone, support and resistance area? See that? Here, 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 over here, over here, over here. What? That's like not very detailed zone, so it's not like super intricate, super refined. Anyway, all right, so we can see that just ignore this push down because on the other feeds it wasn't there. And what do we have below our Asia low? We have a beautiful 5-minute POI that sits over there. And price reacts from that. And then why is it? This alert didn't go off. You should put the move that down. And price turned around, and what happened there? So we are pre New York, we're in the dead zone. We get a high, we get a low, we get a lower high, we get a lower low. On the way down, we have some early buyers over here. Pretty intricate, not like the cleanest. But you could say maybe we turn bearish here, bullish here. Maybe this is your early buyers, but also not the cleanest. You could say this is your early buyers over here. Let's check this out. Anyway, either this one or this one, we need to reach discount. And we only reach discount after this high is made. And then we basically have a 5-minute POI, 5-minute block. So that's already mitigated. So then you would like to sell or buy below this low or these lows. But if you go lower, you can actually see that you have this over here. And then you can say like, all right, This is our fair value gap. Go to the 2 minute. That's already mitigated. 3 minute. That's already mitigated. So tricky trade. I would like probably wait for some confirmation, but otherwise you could take it like this. Stops below that low, below the block, or below this low. 3.3, 3.8. Oh, oops. Long trade by that. So, and I'm not gonna like draw out the intricate trades anymore because I see there's an intricate trade over here, but I just don't want to dive into that because that will just mess with my mind. And then you get your long over here, 1 to 5. So that's a beautiful trade actually. Like this is the block where this true impulse came from, 1, 2, and that second candle just about closes here, breaking above here, but yeah. Hmm. Oh, protein shake with coffee. It's fucking. I should stop swearing. It's 8 p.m. I just put an espresso shot in my in my coffee because I still have some stuff to do. I would rather sleep worse and get that stuff done than sleep better and don't get the stuff done because I don't want to do it tomorrow. So yeah, you can see what happened here. You can see this long, we break above here. Um, maybe even let me check something. We get a high, we get that structure going on. Then we actually never reach discount. So you just start counting structure again from here, or measuring structure that just reaches discount. Okay. So yeah, that break, or you take the intricate structure and then this break. But other than that, I wouldn't enter before. So yeah. So this would be your trade. And what other thing you could do is maybe say, okay, there's either this area on the 1 minute or this area on the 3 minute. And then you could like even say, let's see, check the 1 minute. So you got that fair value, you got over there, that breaks there. And you could class this as your liquidity. That's its internal. Ooh. So if you could like class it as your kind of trend line, then you could enter from this fair value gap on the 1 minute. Put your stop over here, 4.1, 4.6-ish. And then this would be your trade and also hits 1 to 5 around the same area. So you could split your risk in this area. Another thing you could do is this 5 minute PY and trade from there. You can see where that ended. See where that 1 minute fair value gets set, right on the 5 minute block. So that's another thing. And one thing you could do as well is because this is break, you could maybe wait for confirmation down here, but then you will miss this trade as well. So this was the trade, and I have to journal that actually. Why? Because the entry time is 12:45, and that's my entry time. So stick with me, please. Um, Let me draw it on. 1 minute order block. Very structure bullish. So this one, and then you get that fair value that over here. Make it clear for myself that I would split the risk. So 4.6, 1 to 5. Split risk. So split risk. We get a low, a high, bearish break. So over here we reduce our stop loss. Not up here. Be conservative. Prefer to be conservative. To the right. Here we go. I don't know where my stop loss reduction would be in this one because I don't know what price would have done. Maybe price would have come down up here, then come down. So then it would look something like this, maybe. Up, down, down and move away. Probably something like that. And then reduce your risk, actually buff this one, or maybe already buff this one. But yeah. So we got the break. Bullish break. Asia low is being taken. There's a journal. This is live test London, live test New York. Is there also like something else? Is there like a loss I could have taken? So this is the first bullish break. This is all minor. No, it's not really like a loss you could take here. I don't see a loss. I see why you could maybe take a loss here, but then you would enter from this block. But that's not relevant for this trade, so I don't like see a losing trade here. Other than that, other than the winning trades. Really, um, really, really. Let me just look at this trade. Only thing I can see happen is that the move is quite large, so that I would maybe wait for a confirmation trade and then miss trade because of that. That's like the only scenario I can see happen. This is a 5-minute POI. That's valid in the discount of the range after taking Asia low. So after taking internal range liquidity. It's good that I don't trade New York because I would have been mad as fuck. No, again I say fuck. Stop swearing. But this, like, because of this would like get me off. But it's a valid trade, so let's just journal it, copy link. Let's journal real quick. Insert, insert. Go. So this is entry time frame. This is 5 minutes slash 15 minute. We get the 1 hour. We get the 4 hour. We actually find daily screenshot as well. So this is my entry time frame. Now let's look at the 5 minute, what it looks like for candle formations. So candle, what can we see? You can see the price is just following, and we can see the slowdown here. You can see this is our last buy to sell, sell to buy candle. Sorry. And took out Asia lows. So comment took Asia lows and into discount of the bullish range. And still have previous weekly high above to target. Asia low, Asia lows plus London lows. And reacted from 5 amp POI that set below Asia low. Split risk because two valid entry areas with liquidity left. So this would be a 0.5 gain. What else is there from a high time frame perspective? This is not high time frame, it's low time frame. I just want to look at the candles. We can see the impulsive candle moving away. Impulsive 15 amp candle. Impulsive 15 amp engulfing candle moving away from 5 amp POI. And then, yes, we have this large wick over here, but we close above this. We close above that swing. And I think this is, no. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wanted to say like this could be my high time from entry drill, but that doesn't work like that. Though we took out some sell side liquidity. Actually, it could be. But no. What can we see? What happened here? We got this wicks above here on the 50-minute equals, relative equals. I'm gonna guess this Frankfurt open price over here. That forms kind of a support area. And we got this support area. So we're closing below that. People try, so we got more sellers coming into the market then. They think that it gets respected. Same here. Same here. Oh, damn. Funny. Same here. Look how we closed above. So buyers will step in and then we continue down. I'm using it from all the way here, as you can see, because this is where the big move came from. And then over here, we close underneath. So sellers stepping in, they actually maybe even take their profits because they use like 1-to-1 rewards, 1-to-2 reward, and then that's where your entry comes from. So yeah. So from looking at it from that perspective, it's a nice lock as well. I'm not taking that into my journal. Actually, no, it's not necessary. See how strong that actually, yeah, why not? Just mark it out. Just knowledge. Not take it in. And close below S and R level, tricking retail sellers. Yeah, I know retail, but it's just for me because we are retail as well. Everyone's retail. Tricking retail sellers into the market. Because why I was not interested in it because it was just like this area, but now when I pull it across, you can see it respected this area as well. Pulling it across over here as well. And further. And over here, yeah, this one, but other than that, this was just shit by section. Okay, but this is enough. So let's put that in the screenshot. Let's make sure and let's continue. Sorry. This is like this is my journey always takes some time. Actually, no, when it's a winning trade, I right because or when it's a live trade, I already know like right this and this happened. So because that's the reason why I take a trade. But now that I'm looking at it from this perspective, I want to like get everything I can see. Just take everything I see, even if that wouldn't like instantly come to mind when I take the trade. When I'm live on the charts, it's good to like go over it and just see what else is there, because I can use it as well now for my short trade. I know like, all right, there was this support area, tricking buyers into the market by closing above. Where is it? If you zoom in, you can see that this candle closed above. So they're from like support, and then they're tricked into longs. And then the short plays out, taking out their stops. They were probably below here. And I can just use that for my trading, for my short trade that took here as an additional confluence. So yeah, we covered that. Let me put a 1 hour screenshot. The candles, strong push down in the size of candle, taken out to one side, then other side's taken out. So liquidity to one side, structure break to the other side. And that's where the long comes from. So let me write it down as well. 1 hour indecisive. That's wrong, but all right. Indecisive candle taken out to one side, then US to the upside wick. Upside wick of the candle, giving us direction. Yeah, and we can also see like, well, we couldn't see because the daily cycle was not like well, actually, yeah, actually it was there, but it was not like pre-New York provided a. So New York didn't give a swing. It was actually pre-New York, the shit area, shit that zone that gave us the entry. 4 hour wise, pretty strong closure, but didn't take out that wick. Create equals, that been taken out, entry. So let me get everything on. Bro, I have this entire screen. Let's make use of it. Here we go. Let's put it like this. Beautiful. And then the daily as well. One to the south side. Don't know what I've been thinking. And that's the daily. All right. Solid stuff. Sorry, that took some time. I actually don't care, but it took some time. I had to do it. So that's that from a 5 minute. Let's remove all that. Let's remove all that. Let's keep clean lids. I like that. And I also like this. And I also like this. Just for now, because we can track this. And what else can we see? So we got a 15-minute swing before liquidity being taken. Then we got 1, 2, 3, and there's no fair value gap. So sell side liquidity being taken, 15-minute swing. Also a 5-minute PY, but there's no fair value gap to trade from on the 50 minutes. So then you zoom into the 5-minute and you would trade from this fair value gap after this swing, maybe after this swing even, but I don't do that. So this is your sell side liquidity, the issue low. It's not been taken. So this is the swing high that leads to the swing low. And then if you like take it from the 5-minute, I'm just looking at it from a like more of like a ICT kind of swing perspective. This would be your trade actually. Hold up, then I gotta check this out real quick. No, there will be no trade. So there's just no trade here because the fair value gap doesn't sit in the premium or the discount. And then what happened? If we zoom out again, because we gotta continue, New York takes out this fair value gap, takes out this high. So we actually create a new range from this low up to this high. And we take our previous weekly highs. Where do we react from? We can remove this because this is now noise. This is noise as well. Is it? Yeah, it is. And we got like disruption of highs. So let's just take this across and then replay mode and see what is unmitigated here. Maybe something on the 5-minute. So we got the clean wick. I think there's something. There will be. Yeah, there you go. 1 minute. The 2-minute one is clean. Cover the high. And POI. Zoom out again. Replay mode off. Remove that. 50-minute. You did full. So that's a big POI actually. That's like 6.5 pips. This one is 5. All right, 5.5. And then we take out this liquidity. So this is our internal range liquidity now. Yeah. We could say like we have this bullish range, but because we broke above, we can ignore this bullish one. I will not remove it yet because I want to make a case study for this trade. But yeah. And then from a 50-minute perspective, what happens over here? Before we take buy side, we make this swing, then we break bearish. And we have we have this area over here. So maybe, but this is formed after New York. So I don't know if you want to trade that. But you could maybe like swing it. This is my high time frame strategy I'm working on. I have no plan around it yet, just like an entry drill. So either that one or maybe this one. Because we got, let me zoom in. I have such a big screen. Why am I? So this is like the one that broke. And you got this. So you could just like do it like this, maybe 30. That could be your swing with its big or highest, largest stop. So you want to do it like that. And turn it at 50%. So you could have something like this, but again, this is for after New York, so I don't know. I have no rules for that yet. But this is basically what happened today. We got a long trade over here. We have a short trade over here, which I will cover in the case study, which I will make after this one. Oh, it's almost 9 p.m. I mean, I have 2.5 hours left to finish work. That's good. That happened. We reacted from a 2-minute PI after taking liquidity. What can we see? Why did we continue up here? Gonna ask someone, maybe he can give me more insight into it. Yeah, that's it. That's basically a recap of today. Taking that liquidity. What can we expect for tomorrow? Also good, like I wanna buy from this area. I think this is a 50-minute fair value gap. Ideally just let's zoom out. Yeah, this low doesn't exist on FXCM. What does FXCM look like on a 50-minute? Gap filled. So ideally below in this 50-minute fair value gap, I want to look for longs. And this is then our previous daily low. So that would make total sense if we take that and then come even deeper into that and then look for longs. Look. I'm just writing it down so I have like a cue for myself and hopefully make it obvious that I don't trade or make it invisible to trade before that. Can't ignore the fact that if we come below this low, we need to take internal range liquidity already. Jesus, it's annoying that low. Let's look at it from this perspective. Because we also have that 1 hour block that starts here. We can't ignore that either. There you go. So this is like my long area, short areas only from here. This will be our previous weekly or previous daily high, potential previous daily high. So yeah, but then you have that liquidity as well there. So not favoring shorts if we just take that. If it presents, then we gotta take it nonetheless, but actually we don't. Well, if we keep in mind that we want to short from this above this liquidity, not specifically this 5-minute PI, but above this liquidity. So that's a good sell area. Can actually pull that across now. Because that oops. That's the next area we look for to trade from. Yeah. All right, so this is the recap. Peace out. I'm gonna make a case study of my trade. Looking forward to it. It'll be a fast one. One of those. This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. We have this. This is against a trade. This is pro trade. And then yeah. All right, peace out.